I said, girl, do not drive back to New York. I need you on Tuesday Night Beauty tomorrow night. A, for one day only, so the price is ridiculous. B, it's less than $40, and 2 of these items are actually worth close to $60. So, and then C, the whole show, barring me just epilating and telling everyone they need to start doing it, is about award season, all of the things that you see on the red carpet that you want, but you don't know how they get it because they weren't born that way. I mean, let's just call it out, right? Like, we're all just real people, and then there's a lot of help that goes into the process. So the glow, I asked Laura to come by and talk about the glow. How do they get the glow? The glow, the glow. And this is her Glow Beyond 4-piece collection. Real quick, this is her Champagne Spackle. Huge category for Laura, who pretty much invented primer, and that's what goes on your skin as a prep before you put your foundation on so it lasts longer. By the way, this is the glow version. It's slightly champagne tinted. Wait, down here, this is the Glow Radiance Concealer. It's a cream, but it's baked in Italy. Interesting. This is French vanilla. This is her world-famous highlighter. I could continue to put this on as the day is long. I can use it dry or wet. It's amazing, and you're getting the double-ended brush. We do have a shade chart which pertains to the concealer, so I'll let you do that.
That's the only thing you have to think about. So let's go through those colors. So for my gals who are ultra fair, you've got that China doll skin, you would go into porcelain for your concealer.
Only 400 there.
And then light is, if you're a little bit warmer, you burn easy as well, but you're not quite as ultra fair. And then we go to medium, which is a classic medium, neutral medium. I wear that every day. And then we go to tan for a golden olive skin complexion.
Only 400 there.
And then we go down to deep, which is really for the richest of cocoa skin tones.
Only 200 deep.
And you know, it's so funny, when I put this configuration and was so excited that this was an ODO today, I thought, what are the 3 like secret weapons for that undetectable beauty? Like, you don't see it happening.
Agreed.
But you wonder why that person looks like they have a glow, why they have coverage. It starts with primer and the Champagne Spackle.
Oh.
Okay, let's just talk about that. In addition to the fact that this is what gives you that glow, because there's a soft radiance in this spackle, there's also a golden undertone to it, which really sort of blocks the blue and the red, and it prepares your skin for any kind of foundation. But when you put it on, it's not only cool to the touch, and you don't need a lot. I always say the spackle is the last thing you do before you put on your foundation.
So serums, moisturizer, spackle.
Oh, don't change one thing. Spackle's last, then your makeup. I always say put the spackle on, go to your eye makeup, let it set. It takes about 30 seconds. It's cold to the touch.
Yep.
Your makeup will last hours longer. P.S. and bye, thank you for making me the Customer Choice Award winner this year and last year. Just saying.
She basically invented primer. The whole reason it's like a major category is because Geller came along with her super uber famous spackle version. The original is great, but then she started testing out, oh, well, let's add a little glow. Let's add a little this. So now there's champagne primer, and it's a gel sensation. It's oil-free. It's chock full of skincare botanicals, but it seals the pores, fills in the fine lines, and allows your skin to grab the makeup and keep it on there, even if you're sweating and schwitzing as she does.
And schwitzing as I do. And I will tell you also, if your foundation is not working for you at this time of year, I know how dehydrated I am.
Yeah.
Not only is this adding hydration, but it reinvigorates the way your foundation looks. Let's get to the concealer.
Yep.
I'm going to show you on the back of Leah's hand, because this is a really good way to look at the colors as well. So the lightest is that porcelain for our China doll skins. Then we go to light. You can see it's just a little richer with more golden undertone to it. Then medium, which is what I wear, and then tan and deep. But look at the creaminess of that. That's the magic of the Baked Radiance Concealer. It is a baked cream.
That's weird and awesome. I thought baked was a powder. This is creamy.
Baked is never a powder, because it starts its life out as a cream.
Know, but it
just
looks
remember,
like a powder.
But it goes on like the ease of a powder. But here's the difference. It's clinging to the skin, so you're going to get this incredible coverage. But I just want to say, if you're looking for concealer that's full coverage but leaves you looking dewy and giving you that glow, you need Baked Radiance Concealer. So that's the only thing you have to think about. And now the biggest secret weapon. This is what it's all about. French vanilla. By the way, this magic wand is everything.
The highlighter, again, if she's famous for primer, she's also really famous for highlighter, which I can't believe that for years I lived without, and then when I discovered it, I can't get enough of it. You were in PM Style last night with a version. Now French Vanilla is your huge, huge bestseller. Look where she's putting it. It instantly adds dewy glow without dew,
right, so
but yes, with glow.
Right, so this is more of a sateen matte. So if you're not looking for frost, if you're not looking for shimmer, if you want to set your concealer so your concealer never gets creasy and breaks down under your eye, women use French Vanilla. They use it as concealer.
Oh, yeah.
But you can use it right on top of your
Did you say you
concealer.
could use it wet dry?
Wet dry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're obsessed.
Right, I'm obsessed. By the way, I don't know how many we have going, but I just want to be clear. The 400 now gone. Here's why this is a ridiculous opportunity. The spackle and the concealer are $56. When you then round up for tax and shipping, let's just call it an even 60. These two are 60, or you can get these two with the double-ended brush and the highlighter called French Vanilla for $37 only until the end of the day. If you want easy pay, great. Use your Q card or apply for one. That's QVC's credit card. It'll be on 3 easy payments.
I have to tell you, Sean, you know, if you have your own makeup routine that you love, you don't have to change one thing.
No way.
These are the 3 secret weapons. I only did one side of Leah's face. You can see the lifting of the cheekbone. You can see the highlighting under her eye.
Yep.
You can see under her brow that I lifted her brow. And for my gals who are watching right now who might have a hooded lid, take that French Vanilla and pop it on right in the center of the lid. And voila, that eye becomes 10 times bigger. And you can do it on top of any colored eyeshadow or wear it alone.
I mean, you can wear it as an eyeshadow. It is a highlighter down the bridge of the nose, on the tip of the nose, on the chin, on the cheekbones, just to give, I always use this analogy. It's not really an analogy. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I always tell this story. There are studio floor lights in a TV studio.
That's true.
That if you're wondering kind of how the lighting works in a TV studio and on a set, with 500 of these now gone, there are floor lights that are powerful, that sit on the floor, that uplight and give glow and underlighting to all of us on air. That is what this collection is doing. From the primer step to the highlighter step to even the concealer, this is your glow.
It's your 3 essentials. I mean, you would never think if you went into a retail store, what would I do with that French Vanilla? You'd look at it and think, that's a total waste of time, until you look at it and go, there's 5 million uses. You know, I've learned when you look at Brooke, look, it's undetectable. Here's the beauty of it. Nobody's going to see that you put it on, but it's lifting your cheekbone. It's cleaning under your eye, by the way, gals. If you put concealer on and it's constantly creasing, it softens that concealer and sets it and locks and loads it under the brow. No matter what color eyeshadow, it's the perfect eye lift. And many of you have told me that you wear it across your whole lid.
No doubt.
As a neutral shadow for your whole lid.
And by the way, the French Vanilla, you can just use on bare skin if you're not putting makeup on that day, just to give your cheekbone that lift that...
Like she's doing.
Look at that. And it's not sparkle.
No, this one is a low glow. It's like a low sateen glow. Like, this is what takes your makeup and takes it, I always say, from wow to wowee. It's the polish. It's like you look at yourself in the mirror and you think, what's missing? Look at how she straightened her nose with it. Look how she does under her chin. What happens, like you become obsessed. Like, you keep wanting to put it on a different area.
Correct.
Like, like people say they don't leave home without this. And by the way, the applicator alone, for me, is worth the price of admission, especially because of the size. It is not a brush, because if you want it to cling, like Jamie's doing right now, a sponged applicator, but a special sponge, makes it cling to the skin a little better.
Like a brush can.
That's right.
Okay, so almost 1,000 gone. Again, the spackle, which is the champagne version, which has won Customer Choice Beauty Award, the original, and the concealer, which is baked, but it looks like a cream, and it is incredibly, in terms of coverage, beautiful, but also gives a little radiance. These two here are already, with tax and shipping, over $60 on their own. What she is throwing in for $37 and change is also the French Vanilla Illuminator highlighter and the double-ended brush. Well, what do you call these? It's not a brush.
It's a flocked sponge.
It's a, sponge. A flunge. You're getting that too. And these are the colors that you choose.
I just made that up with you
A few
today.
are very limited, and I like the way you make words.
Porcelain, or you make words, porcelain for my China doll skins, the fairest of them all. Light, you're a little bit warmer, you could be called fair or light, and you would fall here. Medium is what I wear, what Sean would wear here in the concealer. Tan for a golden olive, and all the way down to deep. And you can see the creaminess. This is what you need now for your skin, not dry concealer.
Totally.
You need that soft, dewy arsenal. Add these to your routine and you're golden.
There is not a single person I would not try and put highlighter on. It makes everyone look better and younger.
So true.
Would you and your flunge join me for the 10 o'clock show called The Find?
Oh, thank you. I'd like to stick around for the find.
Thank you.
Oh.
Well, another day,